You're watching Newsday TV. Thanks for joining us. I'm Shari Einhorn. Rex Heuermann is now facing a 7th murder charge. The latest is in the killing of 24-year-old Valerie Mack. Virginia Huey has the story.
Accused Gilgo Beach serial killer Rex Heuermann has been charged with the murder of a 7th woman. Her name is Valerie Mack, a 24-year-old from New Jersey who had been working as an escort in Philadelphia. Her partial remains were found in Manorville in 2000, and more of her remains were found on Gilgo Beach more than 10 years later. In a packed courtroom, Heuermann responded to the indictment by stating, quote, "Your Honor, I'm not guilty of any of the charges," end quote. He then shook his head no.
The lives of these women matter. We as investigators, we understand that. Obviously, no one understands it more than the families.
61-year-old Heuermann is already charged with killing 6 other women whose remains were found on Long Island. He has pleaded not guilty to all the charges. Mack's parents didn't speak, but several other victims' relatives gave the Macks roses and hugs in a show of solidarity.
The Macks need a little bit of time.
Newsday reporter Tony DiStefano says while Mack's parents aren't ready to talk, he spoke with Mack's half-sister, Tricia Haven.
She was very, very happy. She thought it was awesome news, and she was glad that Heuermann may be found responsible for Valerie's death.
Did she ever think that this day would come?
She thought it was possible, particularly after the task force made the first arrest, and she began to feel that things were progressing.
Outside of court, Heuermann's defense attorney, Michael Brown, disputed the evidence presented in Mack's death, noting the DNA technology used to connect her and other victims to Heuermann is questionable. Brown plans to file a motion for a Fry hearing to challenge its admissibility in Heuermann's trial.
Their science, this quote-unquote science, has never been deemed reliable in our state.
The judge said a pre-trial Fry hearing will take place in late February or early March. In Riverhead, Virginia Huey, Newsday TV.
And you can read the latest on the Gilgo killings investigation on Newsday.com. The suspected United Healthcare CEO killer has been charged with murder as an act of terrorism.
This was a frightening, well-planned, targeted murder that was intended to cause shock and attention and intimidation. The maximum penalty possible for murder in the first degree and murder in the second degree as an act of terrorism is life without parole. The maximum penalty for murder in the second degree is 25 years to life.
Luigi Mangione will appear in a Pennsylvania court on Thursday. Officials say this hearing will decide when he will return to New York City to face charges. The Manhattan District Attorney said the 26-year-old might waive extradition after initially fighting a transfer to New York. Mangione is accused of shooting and killing 50-year-old Brian Thompson outside of a Midtown hotel. A Long Island nursing home is going to start relocating more than 300 of its residents this week. Sources tell Newsday the Cold Spring Hills Center for Nursing and Rehabilitation can no longer pay its staff. The state health department has been looking for someone to take over operations there. The financially troubled facility houses elderly and disabled residents. Residents are scheduled to start being moved on Friday. Teachers in the Hempstead School District are getting a little bit more zen during the school day.
The Serenity Suite.
Rhodes Academy welcomed its first calming room for staff. It features relaxing sounds, massage chairs, and plants. The district already has spaces like this for its students. Do you want to start the new year in the great outdoors? Well, you can now hike for free. Governor Kathy Hochul is waiving parking fees on January 1st. This covers nearly 100 state parks, including the 10 right here on Long Island. First in Newsday, the Mets say ticket sales have gotten a big boost after signing Juan Soto. The team signed the former Yankees slugger in a historic $765 million deal earlier this month. Single game tickets went on sale the following day. The Mets say it took less than an hour to sell more tickets than it did on the entire first day of sales last year. Only in Newsday. Are you looking for some holiday spirit? Elisa DiStefano takes us to some Christmas-themed pop-up bars.
All aboard for some holiday fun! It's an imaginary journey to the North Pole when you step inside the Wonderland pop-up.
All right, come on in and join us.
The Long Beach experience is full of festive fun with holiday trivia.
Bill's in to become the new Santa Claus after the original one has what accident?
And sing-alongs.
The kids get to do a bunch of different things like write letters to Santa, decorate hats, so it's a really great interactive dining experience for everybody.
It's really nice. They're super fun, and I love the trivia.
The trivia is fun.
And the food.
Choose from a themed food menu and Christmas cocktails, including a candy cane martini.
Of course, sweets are a staple at the North Pole, so there are some decadent desserts here to choose from. I'm going for the cocoa cake.
Wait, you didn't even welcome me to Whoville.
Because I don't like being welcomed to Whoville, man. I wish I was back in my cave with Max.
The Grinch is causing some holiday havoc at the Jolly Grump Christmas pop-up in Rockville Center.
So we don't like to say dinner and a show because it's a little bit more than that. It's interactive performance, we like to say.
Here in Whoville, they serve stocking stuffer steak witches and Whoville waffles, along with decked out drinks.
So not scary at all to you guys? No.
They better get scared for the presents.
Oh yeah, I'm afraid for my presents.
He's not such a mean one anymore.
Not so much, but you know, this heart can still grow 3 sizes if you're cool enough.
Elisa DiStefano, Newsday TV.
And you can read more about holiday pop-ups on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. And now let's take a look at your Long Island weather. Tonight we're in the mid-30s. Tomorrow, though, we're getting into the 50s. And the rain, unfortunately, it's coming back. Let's take a closer look at tomorrow. We hit a high of 50s in the afternoon and some sun during the workday, but the rain comes back at night. Now let's take a look at your 7-day forecast. We've got sunny but cold this weekend with lows dropping down into the teens at night.
Long Island weather is brought to you by PTRC.
You're watching Newsday TV. I'm Shari Einhorn. Thanks so much for joining us.